Question is the House to now adjourn. I call the member for Longman.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Madam Deputy Speaker, I rise on this momentous day, a day marking the 5th anniversary of the national apology to our stolen generations, to reflect on the responsibility of our federal parliament to be a standard-bearer for acceptance, for diversity, fairness and decency. As the Leader of the Opposition stated in this place this morning, so much of what happens here passes people by. Sometimes it even annoys them. But may today be an occasion when the Parliament lifts people's spirits, makes them feel more proud of our country and more conscious of the potential to more often be our best selves. Madam Deputy Speaker, on August 29, 1946, Robert Menzies drew a roadmap for the modern Liberal Party when he said, "We need to return to politics as a clash of principles and get away from the notion that it is only a clash of warring personalities." Sometimes rhetoric transcends time and eras. It becomes as pertinent today as it was yesterday and as it will be tomorrow. Sir Robert Menzies, Australia's longest-serving Prime Minister, nailed it. But have we? There is room for improvement, Madam Deputy Speaker. No doubt the public wants those who are privileged to occupy the benches in this place to rise above the clatter that might feed the 24-hour media news cycle, but starves Australians of a real voice here in Canberra. However, as I stand here tonight, I can say with conviction, Madam Deputy Speaker, that today's Liberal Party is the party of true representation. We not only believe in diversity, we promote it. In the 1940s, the Liberal Party provided Eden Lyons, the first federal woman MP, and Annabel Rankin, the first woman to administer a federal government department. A Queensland senator, Rankin was succeeded in 1971 by another Liberal, the first Indigenous federal parliamentarian, Neville Bonner. Madam Deputy Speaker, today we in the Liberal Party continue to promote diversity by simply ensuring our democratic processes are untouchable. These procedures guarantee that anyone who seeks elected office has a fair and equal opportunity to do so, regardless of race, gender, age, wealth, status or creed. Perhaps I am a case in point. A then 19-year-old, I took my chances in 2010 in a grassroots pre-selection. I stood before a gathering of local party members at a local hall and argued my case. Yes, I was nervous, but participating in a time-honoured tradition, profoundly democratic procedure conferred a sense of occasion. It was strangely reassuring. Winners and losers departed that hall with their heads held high. Yet sadly, Madam Deputy Speaker, such notions and principles are not clung to as tightly by the federal Labor government. All too often, the Labor Party machine will take a unilateral decision and bypass the vote of local branch members. If you have favoured sons and daughters, you destroy the narrative of Australian democracy as an advertisement for the empowerment of anybody. You feel the dream slip. You fuel cynicism in people about the authenticity of the candidates they get. And the last thing you do is promote diversity. We have spent years telling Australians of all backgrounds that their best opportunity of getting into politics is to join a party and work through the grassroots level. When the Labor machine, instead of the democratic will, determines our elected representatives, the great majority of Australians are going to wonder why they should waste their time. Madam Deputy Speaker, Australian democracy is owned by all Australians, not by faceless men and women doing dodgy deals, and certainly not by the Prime Minister. It should be government of the people, by the people, for the people. The public rightfully look to everybody in this place for strength and leadership, but also as a benchmark for inclusiveness, trustworthiness, impartiality and decorum. On this day, of all days, we need to be mindful, in the words of Australia's alternative Prime Minister, we must grow our awareness of being our best selves. Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker.